Hey, welcome to day 138 in our Route 66 journey in the Bible. We got 4 chapters today, 2nd Chronicles chapter 24, 25, 26, and 27. So we're going through all the kings, and we're seeing the kings, especially the kings of Judah. 1st and 2nd Chronicles centers in that. So let's see what happens with these kings. Again, good and bad. Chapter 24, King Joash starts out well when he's under the influence of Jehoiada the priest. He restores the temple, he leads reforms, he does good. But after Jehoiada's death, Joash returns to idolatry, even kills Jehoiada the priest's son, and he's eventually assassinated. So he starts off good, ends up bad, which it happens a lot. You're going to find out about this. Some of these kings. Chapter 25, King Amaziah obeys God early in his reign, wins some battles, but pride leads him to worship idols from a defeated nation. Isn't that crazy? Why would you worship an idol, a false god that couldn't even keep their own kingdom together and win? But regardless, idolatry is foolish anyway. He ignores rebuke and is defeated by the northern tribes, by Israel. Chapter 26, King Uzziah was a great king, really good, sought God, is blessed greatly, becomes powerful, innovative. He was it. But pride led him to unlawfully enter the temple. You see, the king could go to a lot of places and had a lot of power, but one place he was not allowed to go was the temple. That was just the priests. But he went in there, God struck him with leprosy, and he was unclean after that. And then chapter 27, King Jotham ruled well, avoided corruption, strengthened Judah in their military, strengthened Judah in their religious and their spiritual realm. He didn't enter the temple improperly like his father did. He just remained good and faithful. He was a good and faithful king. Now, some lessons that we can learn from these 4 chapters. Well, one, I think we can learn from a lot of these kings. Start strong, but finish faithful. Stay grounded in God. You got to. It requires more than just a good beginning and good influence. You got to keep going. Faithful. Be good and faithful to the end. Amaziah, partial obedience is really disobedience. It's not true obedience. He wanted to do the right thing, then he wanted to do the wrong thing. He compromised. He worshiped God. He worshiped idols, and it just wasn't a good thing. We can't straddle the fence when it comes to God. We got to put God first. Uzziah, blessing can become a trap. You know, when you do the right thing and when God blesses you, and if you're not careful, you will become proud in that blessing. Look down on others. Think that no harm can come to you. Be careful. Stay humble. God honors the humble. God lifts the humble. But when you get lifted up in your pride, God will break the humble. So be very careful. Even in success, the glory should go to God. And then with Jotham, I love this guy. He was faithful. Faithfulness sometimes isn't flashy. It looks quiet and steady and consistent. His success came from doing the right things on a consistent basis, not through dramatic acts and some big things that he did, but just consistent obedience. And that's what God wants us to do. Jesus, when he gave one of the parables, he commended one of the servants. You've been good and faithful. That's what God wants us to do. And I hope today that you are good.